Join me and we will begin. Welcome. Glad you could be here. So today our practice is about working with the core, the abdominal muscles, and the ones coming in from the side. So we will be strengthening and stretching core. And so, of course, we always begin with our check-in. So let's just do that. Let's find a comfortable place. Let's get the body to settle. Let's close off the eyes. Let's take a breath. Let's come inside. Come home to the body and check in. Check in. How's it going on this day? Any discomfort anywhere? That's where you need to take care. You're the only one who can feel it. You're the only one who can take care. Very important, taking care. No force. So we are checking in, settling, hands to rest, have a breath. So today, because we're working with core, we will be working with breath. So let's just relax here and feel a few breaths. Relax here and just connect to the movement of the breath, the expansion of the inhale, and the release of the exhale. Expansion, inhale. Exhale, release. Now I'd like to explore the core a little more. Bring the hands to rest on the belly. Sit up tall. Expansion, feel the belly expand. Inhale, breath. And on the exhale, feel the hands come back to rest. The belly softens. It's inhale, the belly expands. And on the exhale, all release. One more time, feel expansion of the inhale, let the belly expand. And on the exhale, the release. So now we're going to focus on the release piece, the exhale breath. So pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, release. And expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out on the release. Then expand. Let's do one more of those. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, and expand. Now take an extra breath here. We're going to add one more factor in. After the exhale, we're going to pause and feel that contraction. So we start with an inhale, expand. On the exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause, feel it. Okay, release. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause, feel it. 1, 2, expand. And now bring the hands back to rest. So that was our excursion looking at how we'll be working with the breath a bit in this practice. Regular breath, then contracted core on the exhale, and then contract core, pause, feel it. We'll be working with some of that. Right now, we begin our regular warm-up material, which is starting with feeling the body relaxing and still and quiet. Feeling the body relaxing, still and quiet. We'll bring in energy. We'll bring in movement. We start our movement with the hands. Lift fingers and stretch them wide, wide, wide. Then release. Pull fingers down. Feel knuckles stretch. And release for movement. Thumbs moving up. Fingers moving down, moving the knuckles. Then we pause and thumb outer in. Power squeeze. Feel it. And release. We call this one web. When we pull this down, we call this one claw. When we move this one like this, we call it beak. And then the last one is paw, thumb outer in, fingers wrap and squeeze, power squeeze, feel it. Stretch web, pull down claw. Movement, quack, 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 beak, paw, thumb, wrap, power squeeze, feel that squeeze, feel it. Release, stretch web. Pull down claw. Movement, quack, quack, beak, paw, thumb, wrap, power, squeeze. Feel your strength, feel your power. And on the release, feel circulation, pow, web, claw, beak. Final is paw, thumb outer in, power squeeze, feel it. Hands to rest. Feel the energy in the hands. That's from movement. We bring movement next to the shoulders. We say up, back, and down. That's all. It's a movement up, back, and down. It's kind of an automatic inhale on the shrug up and an exhale on the release down. If that feels comfortable, shrug up, inhale, release, back down, exhale. So we're bringing a bit of attention to the breath as it moves through this series of inhale up, exhale, back and down. A couple more. Just bringing in movement to the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, the joint, the bones are moving. Up, back, and down. Down, press hands down. Feel extra stretch. Feel it. Soften. Have a breath. One side will stay there. Up, back, and down. Up, back, and down. I feel some clicking in that side. It's nothing to worry about. If it doesn't hurt, no worries. They call it crepitus. They call it air pockets. So I'm hearing a little clicking now. It seems to have gone away on that side. Now I'm going to come up and stay and feel the muscles complain. Get me out of here. Okay, roll back and down, press hand down. Stay, feel stretch. Soften, come back. Other side, up, back, and down. Rotating up, back, and down. Different feeling, different side. Maybe tighter, maybe looser. Maybe more or less range, more or less sensation, different for each. Couple more. Press hand down, feel stretch. Soften, shrug shoulder up, feel contract. Soften, press down, feel stretch again. Soften and release. Come back to center, have a breath. Moving the action to the neck. To the neck for our 3-part series, yes, no, and maybe so. The yes is lift the chin and tuck the chin. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, tucking. Saying yes. Saying yes. Saying yes. Saying yes. Stretch the front. Stretch the back. Say yes and come back to center and have a breath. The second part is a no, and that is the twist. Exhale to the side. Inhale, center. Exhale, other side. Inhale, center. Saying no. 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 Bringing that twist into the neck. The muscles, ligaments, and tendons. The vertebra moving. Keeping everything moving as we say no and no, and we come back to center and have a breath. The third part of the series is called Maybe So. That's a side stretch to the neck. We say tip ear down, tip chin up. Find that stretch, feel it. Then come on back. Tip ear down, tip chin up. Feel that intense stretch at the top side and come back. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Maybe so. Which is your tighter side? My right side is my tighter side. A lot more resistance, a lot more sensation on the right side. That's me. See what's true for you. When you're back to the center, come to a rest and take a breath. Take a breath here. Now we bring up the arms and we're working with the back muscles and a little stretch across the front. And we will add some breath work here after we warm it up. So let's warm it up. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale close. Inhale open, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale close. Inhale open, exhale up. Down, come back. Now we'll add some breath. On the exhale, pull the belly in. Pull the belly in. Inhale, expand the belly. On the exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand the belly. Pause here, have a breath. Inhale, the hands overhead. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, back. Have a breath. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, pull the belly in. Come back. Have a breath. Now we'll exhale, pull the belly in, pause, feel it. Fingers touch, elbows press, pull the belly in, pause, feel it. 1, 2, and open. Let's try that again. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, fingers touch, elbows press, pause, feel it, and inhale, open. Release the breath. Now, inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, elbows down, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it. Come back to center. A couple more here. So we'll leave the breath free. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Close and stay, pressing the elbows, feeling the stretch in the back of the body. Okay, open and release. Have a breath. Have a breath as we prepare now to stretch the whole back of the body. And even more important, when we come up, we're going to stretch through the core. So tuck the chin, slide the hands over the knee, slide the hands down the line, feel the whole back and stretch. The front is relaxed. Okay, come on up. Hands to rest. Pull elbows back. Stretch, lift ribs, lift chin, the whole front of the body and stretch. Stretching core. Tuck again. Feel the neck. Hands over the knees. Feel the ribs. Hands sliding down. Feel the stretch all the way down the back. Pause here and feel it. Okay, come on back. Hands to rest. Elbows pull back. Lifting ribs, lifting chin. Stay here. Feel the stretch of the core. And we tuck again. Chin tucks. Hands slide over knees and down. Pause. Feel it. Come on back. Hands to rest. Elbows pull back. Lifting ribs, lifting chin. Stay here. Feel the stretch in the core. And tuck again, chin, hands over knees and down, down, down. Feel that stretch. Okay, come back up one more time. Hands to rest. Elbows pull back. Lifting ribs, lifting chin, stretching core. Finish with the tuck, with the rounding and the hands sliding down, down, down. Pause here, feel it. The core is relaxed, the back is stretched. The breath is your normal pace. Come back up to rest. Now we'll work that core again. So we were stretching it, coming through this. Now we're going to strengthen it. So bring one foot in front, lift up the hands. So this is contracting core. And when we come up, it's contracting core. Called an eccentric contraction coming back. A concentric contraction coming up. Contract the core, contract the core. Strengthen the core, strengthen the core. Contract and strengthen, contract and strengthen. A couple more. Working core. And now, when you're back, let's stay open, close. This is an isometric contraction of the core. 3 kinds of contraction of the core. All strengtheners. Let's come back to rest and come back up, back up, back up. Hands release, legs change, other foot on top. So go ahead and bring up the arms, swing to one side. We're contracting rectus abdominis and transverse abdominis. Contracting core. Each movement works the core. Contracting back, contracting up. Next time back, we'll stay. It's also a contraction called isometric. We'll pause here, come back up, swing it around. For the other side, transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis, contracting core. Next time, stay. Walk the hands up and down, isometric contraction of the core. Come back up, come back to center and release and release. Open those legs, hands to rest, fold forward, relax and stretch the back. Hang out here. Enjoy this deep stretch of the back. Feel the breath, reacting to the work. Feel the stretches wherever you feel them. Could be low back. For me, it's low back on the right side most. Could be inner legs. Could be hips. Could be whatever it is, different for each. The stretch finds your tightest place. That's where you feel it. I have a couple more breaths here as we just relax in this forward bend. Okay, final breath. Come back up. Now bring both hands to one. So we're bringing a little bit of work in the transverse abdominis. Lean forward, stretching the back. The sides of the back are stretching. Sides of the back stretching and gradually and gently yielding. Yielding just a little. Coming to the final breath here. Okay, let's press the hands and come back up to the center and swap it out. Hand to the thigh, hand on top. Aim the nose toward the hands. Feel that stretch down the side of the back. So this muscle's name is QL, quadratus lumborum. It's a very powerful muscle, and that's what we're stretching, QL. Final breath, stretching QL. Press the hands and come back up. Bring one hand to each. Now it's hip socket work. We lean forward and slide to one side and back. Then slide to the other side and forward. Feeling the hip socket rotation. Lubricating, hydrating, nourishing in the hip socket. Work going on, lubricating, hydrating, and nourishing. Movement does it. Movement does the magic. Motion is the lotion. Next time forward, come to a rest and pause here and have a breath. Then begin to circle the other way, side and back, side and forward. Finishing with this one. See where you feel it the most. I feel it in my left hip today. Next time forward, come to a rest once more, both sides and stretch. Final breath, come back up and bring those legs back. And now we prepare for our leg strengthening series that involves lifting, extending. So each lift and extension is a contraction, and the contractions are our strengtheners. Working the quads. That means quad means four muscles through here. So let the hands rest. Lift the leg and feel the muscle work. Bring it down and feel the muscle relax. Lift the leg, feel the muscle work. Bring the foot down, feel that muscle relax. So that's how we build, maintain, and regain strength through work. There is no pill for this. Lift, extend, lift, release. Up, out, up, and down. Lift, extend, lift, release. Up, out, up, and down. Have a breath. Start with the other leg. Lift, extend, lift, release. Up, out, up, down. Lift, extend, lift, release. Up, out, up, down. Have a breath. So we were staying kind of in middle ground. Now we're going to change our kick pace. So lift and kick fast, and kick fast, and kick fast, and lift and down. Have a breath. Other side the same. Lift, kick fast, kick fast, kick fast, and down. Have a breath. Now we're going to kick slow. Lift up slow, kick out slow, lift up slow, exhale down. Lift up slowly and extend. Lift up slowly and down. Have a breath. So you see it does affect the breath because it's hard work. Got another series, back to middle ground. Lift, kick, lift, release. Lift, kick, lift, release. One more. Lift, kick, lift, down, up, out, up, down. Have a breath. We'll pick one side for the stay. So whichever side you want to start with, lift and stay, point and flex. Circle a bit. Circle more. Circle and now flex again, toes to the face, heel stretches away. Feel it all the way up the line and bring it down. Breath. Other side. We'll extend, point and flex. And add some circles. And circles, feel those stretches, inner and outer ankle. And then flex again, feel the work all the way up the line, feel it, and let it down. Now rest and stretch. Foot on top, hands over knees, and drop a bit down, drop the chin. Hang out here. Feel the breath. That was work. That's our resilience. That's our strength. Hang out here and just feel stretch. Couple more breaths of stretch. And then we'll change the dimension of the stretch. Okay, let's bring this front foot up high and lean toward that shin and feel the stretch move into the hip. Feel that stretch move into his hip, across the low back. This is powerful for everybody. Final breath here. We'll release and bring that foot to rest. Bring the other one on top. Hands over knees. Drop the chin. Basic stretch here. Feel it. Hang out with the breath. Hang out with the sensation of the stretch. A couple more breaths here before we change the dimension of the stretch. Okay, let's bring up that front leg, bring it up, lean in. The stretch moves across the hip and into the low back. Powerful stretch. Across the low back and into the hip. Powerful for everybody. Final breath here. We'll release and bring that foot down and prepare to stand. Nose over toes. Power muscles do that job of lift and stand. Come to mountain. So the feet are hip width apart. The knees are relaxed. The toes are relaxed. Tailbone tuck for some. Extension crown. Shoulders up, back and down. The mountain, solid and steady. The mountain, strong and still. Feel it. Feel the breath. Release. Now, standing back bend, fold halfway. The standing back bend is stretching the core. Fold halfway is stretching the back. Stretch the core, leaning back. Inhale, breath. Stretch the back, leaning forward. Exhale, breath. Continue stretching core. Stretching back. Stretching core. Stretching back. Stretching core. Stretching back. Final one, stretching core. Stretching back, stay. And release back to stand. Drop back to mountain. Toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, back and down, solid and steady, strong and still. Now we'll check in with the body, check in with the breath. Release for spinal twist. So in this twist, we're going to be Wringing out a towel is the analogy that I use. It's about what's happening in the core. We're wringing out the towel in the core, moving side to side. We're also working transverse abdominis, rectus abdominis. So the arms can be forward, behind, or alongside. My body likes forward the best, so that's where I'll be, but you be where it's best for you as we keep the knees unlocked and rotate the shoulders side to side. Working core, twisting core, wringing out that towel. And on every release, there's circulation increase. This is increasing circulation. That's good for the spine, good for the muscles. Circulation is good stuff. Do a few more of these, and we'll come back to slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, come back to mountain, release the arms, check back in. With your checklist, toes, knees, tailbone, crown, shoulders up, back and down, feel it. Feel the breath, feel the energy in the body from that movement. Movement is magic. Final breath here. We will release for leg stretch, and we will bring some breath in some of these. So just start with a forward bend, soft knees, leg stretch, hang out. Check in with a breath pace. Pause here. Now on the next couple exhales, we're going to pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, expand. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, expand. One more. Pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out. Inhale, expand. Now drop down, drop down, drop down, and stay. The breath is free. Final breath. Return to the leg stretch. Leave the breath free. Leave the breath free because the breath is heavier because of all that work in that squat called Utkatasana chair. So it's just leg stretch here. No force. Few more breaths. Final breath. Once more, hips back and down, down, down. Lift the hands or touch the chair. Stay. Final breaths here. Return to stretch. Return to free breath. Hang out here, stretching the legs. Stretching those legs, watching the breath return. Okay, let's pause the leg stretch and come to the breath. Pull the belly and squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it. Expand. Exhale, pull the belly and squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel that. Inhale, expand. One more, pull the belly and squeeze the breath out. Pause, feel it. Inhale, expand. Now we release and come up to stand. And we're working with our side stretch series. So the legs are wide. The hand can slide. The knees are unlocked. So we'll be bringing the arm up and slide the hand down as you slide the elbow up and over and feel that rib stretch. Then come back. On the stay, we'll work with the breath a bit. Hand behind the head, knees unlock, elbow up, elbow back, slide hand down, stay. On the exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand. One more. Exhale, pull the belly in. Inhale, expand. Release the breath. Come back up. Release the arm. We'll change it around. We'll come to the other side with the legs wide. Other side. Chair around, legs wide. Hand can slide. Knees unlock. Outside arm. Bring it up and over. Hand slides down. Rib stretch. Feel it. come on back. Hand behind the head, knees unlock, elbow up, elbow back, slide down, come to the breath. Pull the belly in on exhale, pause, feel it, inhale, expand. Exhale, pull the belly in, pause, feel it, inhale, expand. One more, exhale, pull the belly in, pause, feel it, expand. One more breath here. Now come back up and release, and it is balance challenge. Balance challenge. 1 foot in front, eyes locking on to something not moving, holding focus, challenging balance, teaching the body to stabilize itself. And we will change sides. Other foot forward, foot behind, holding focus. Final breath here, release and release. Let's reposition the chair to the side with the hand to the chair and the lead foot forward and the other foot behind and wide. So we will be folding into a forward bend and then stretching core, and we will be adding the breath work. But we'll begin with just let the hand behind. Lean back and stretch the core, feel it. Fold. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, release the breath. Now when we fold, we're going to contract the core on the exhale. So here, inhale, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, fold. Inhale, come up, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, fold. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, release the breath. Our final two are going to be contract the core, pause on empty, feel it. So that would be inhale, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause, feel it. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause, feel it. Inhale up, exhale, release. Now we'll stay in a stretch. Let's check out the alignment. When the knee is bent, we can see the toes over that bent knee. We'll bring up the outside arm and feel that deep stretch through the core and stay. It's leaning back. It's lengthening all through the core. Final breath here. Let's release the arm, release the leg, turn it around. Same movement for the other side. Lead foot forward, back foot wide, hand behind. 2 repetitions, normal breath. Lean back and stretch the core. Exhale, fold, soft knee, lift up, lean back, stretch the core. Exhale, fold, soft knee. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core. Exhale, release. The next 2 will be contracting, core on, fold. So we'll lean back, stretch the core, contract the core, fold. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, contract the core, fold. Inhale, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, release, have a breath. The final 2 will be contract the core, pause on empty, feel it. So let's have a breath, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause on empty, feel it. 1, 2, lift up, lean back, stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, pause on empty, feel it. 1, 2, come back up, stretch the core, and release. Release the arm. So now we come to that stay that brings a deep, long stretch to the core. We check out first, inside knee. When it's bent, we can see the toes over the knee. We can make an adjustment and adjust the back heel as you like. Then bring up the arm, bend the knee, lean back, stretch the core. So you feel that stretch move all the way up into the groin. Final breath. Release the arm. Release the legs. Now it's a whole easy stretch. Legs, hips, and back. Hands to the chair. Step back, soft knees, fold and stay. Just enjoy the stretch. Breath is free. Breath staying free. Soft knees. Arm, shoulder, back stretch. Hips and legs stretch. Breath is free, coming back to rest. That was work. Final breaths here. We'll release and come back up and step closer to the chair. So when we lift the leg, we're going to get a stretch all the way up into the core. This is called iliopsoas, this muscle. So let's lean forward. So I want to bring the leg up, feel the stretch into the core and down. Bring the other one up, feel the stretch into the core and down. Bring it up, feel stretch in the core and down. Bring it up, feel stretch in the core and down. One more. Stretch core and down. Stretch core and down. Have a breath. The next series will be the same. We'll stretch it up and we're going to contract the core when we bring the leg down. So let's see how that will feel. We'll bring the leg up, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, leg down. Inhale, leg up, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, leg down. That's one set. Two more sets. Stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, leg down. Stretch up, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, and down. Have a breath. One more set like that. Stretch the core, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, leg down. Lifting up, pull the belly in, squeeze the breath out, and down. Have a breath. So we did 3 sets of stretch, 3 sets of contract. We got 3 more sets for stretch again. Inhale up, exhale down. Alternating sides. And when you're down, come to a rest. We'll add our stay, point and flex. See what you feel and where you feel it. Final breath. Bring it down, other side. Stay, point and flex. Circle around, move it any way you like. And then down. Once more, step back, fold, stretch, relax. Relax, arms, shoulders back. Relax, hips and legs. Relax in this forward bend. The breath is free, recovering from all the work. Final breath here. We'll come back to stand and add our other balance challenge, which says stand on one foot, the other foot in front or behind. Hold focus. Final breath. Other set. Wobbles are corrections, or corrections are the body stabilizing itself. The body is always wanting to stabilize itself to protect itself from injury. Final breaths here. Release, release, and we sit down. Come back into the chair. Fold forward. Breath is free. Relax. Fold forward. Relax. Breath is free. Check in with your breath pace. Check in with the feelings of stretch. Final few breaths here. And then we'll come for our spinal twist. So when you're ready, come back up to sit. Bring one hand across. Bring the other hand down behind. Press that hand that's across and lengthen the spine. Now on the exhales, gradually and gently, deepen the rotation of the shoulders, deepen the twist, and feel that twist in the ribs, in the core muscles, wringing out that towel. Rectus abdominis, transverse abdominis, all feeling the twist. Final breath here. We'll release the head forward, release the hands, release back to center. Have a breath. Check out the other side. Hand across, hand down behind. Press the hand that's across, lengthen spine. Gradually and gently, with each exhale, deepen the rotation into that twist. Transverse abdominis, inside contract, outside stretch, rectus abdominis, twist, bringing out that toe. Final breath, release the head, release the hands, release back to the center, and fold. Fold and relax. Feel the breath. Feel your body's reaction to the twists. As we prepare for our series that sweeps the arms up and contracts the muscles of the back, but today we're going to pay more attention to the stretch through the core. Because we contract the core and we stretch the core, we're doing both. So that's what keeps everything working. And the thing is, if this core muscle is tight, it messes up our posture. See that? We can lengthen. Okay, come on down, arms outside. On the inhale, press up, peel up, stretch the core. Exhale down. Inhale, peel up, stretch the core. Exhale down. Inhale, peel up, stretch the core. Stay. Pulse the hands. Pulse the hands. Feel the stretch in the top of the shoulders. And up into the throat and down, down, and have a breath. Another set. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core, stay, pulse the hands. Pulse the hands, see where you feel it. Stretch through the core and the top of the shoulders, helping the posture. And down, 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 and have a breath. Our final repetition set. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core. And exhale down. Press up, peel up, stretch the core, stay, pulse the hands once more. Feel the stretches where you feel them. And we're down, 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 and have a breath. Have an extra breath here as we prepare for our asymmetrical stretch. Okay, when you're ready, press up the hands, peel up the ribs, bring one arm forward and lengthen that line. And exhale down and have a breath. We'll check out the other set. Press up, peel up, lengthen line, stretch fingers forward to fingers to the back. Stretch it again and down. Hands to the thighs. Relax. Feel the breath, reacting to all the work. Feel how the core is soft and relaxed. That's a good thing. We've done a lot of work. Now we're in a resting place. Couple more breaths here. Okay, let's release and come to sit. Prepare for eye movements. So get comfortable as you're seated in the chair with legs, hips, and back. With hands to rest, with eyes closed. Hands to rest, eyes closed. Picture that giant clock dial. Open the eyes to the 12 and bring them around to the 3, down to the 6, up for the 9, and back to the 12. Close the eyes. Have a breath. We'll open again at 12 and go counterclockwise. 9, 6, 3, 12 again. Close the eyes. Have a breath. We next work on a diagonal line of stretch, opening the eyes and bring them from the 10 to the 4 a few. Pause, close, center, have a breath. The other diagonal line from the 2 to the 8 a few. Exercising the eyes. Okay, pause, close, center, relax the eyes, have a breath. Our final eye work is called focal point, extending arm and thumb. Focal point is the tip of the nose. Look at it, feel it in the eyes. Focal point is the thumb. Look at it, stare at it, feel it in the eyes. Focal point goes far away and back to the thumb and back to the nose and repeat. And we'll pause, close, center, release. Bring the hand to rest, close the eyes. Once more, if you need to get more comfortable for the back, wiggle around. We're bringing hands together, rubbing palms. We're rubbing palms to build up heat. We're building up heat and cupping those warm palms over the eyes and let the eyes relax. Warm, dark, soft eyes relax. So the heat seeps away. And we'll bring the fingertips to the bridge of the nose and stroke out to the temples with a light touch. We'll pause at temples, draw fingers down the jawline and to the chin. Release the hands onto the legs, palms open, eyes are closed. Make sure you're comfortable for your back. Find your breath. Find the movement of the breath. Feel the breath. Find the breath, feel the breath. And on the exhale, draw the fingers gently in. On the inhale, stay. On the exhale, release the fingers. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Open on the exhale. Inhale, stay. Close on the exhale. Stay, inhale. Open on the exhale, release movement, stay in stillness. Final breath here, lift the arms, open wide, pat yourself on the back for taking care for another day. Thank you. See you next time.